Who do you want these sent to?
One is for Claire.
C-L-L-A-I-R-E, okay.
Author and speaker Joan Brock held a book launch party to launch her new book, Come to Your Senses. About 24 of Joan's friends and family were in attendance, and it was her grandson Skylar that stole the show, as the first stop inside the door was to hold the baby and talk baby talk to the baby. After mingling for a while, everyone settled in the living room.
First I'm going to start, oh, you know what, Jim? Can you turn the stereo off for me?
Sure.
Oh, there you are.
You see, Joan Brock went blind when she was a teacher at the School for the Blind. It was the subject of her first book, More Than Meets the Eye, that Lifetime made into a movie.
Joan, what is it?
Sweetheart, what's the matter?
I can't see.
What do you mean you can't see?
I can't see anything.
She talks about her experiences when she talks to groups as a motivational speaker.
I kept working. They weren't going to fire me for going blind. Equal opportunity employer. Can't you see the headline, School for the Blind fires blind woman? No. And you'll all be glad to know I quit driving. Those were the immediate changes. Changes, challenges.
Joan's new book, Come to Your Senses, is a series of stories, each addressing a different sense with practical application and things to think about at the end of each chapter. As you can see, the sense of humor plays a big role in Joan's life. The first vignette that she wrote back in 2001 is Sensitivity, which Barbara McNichol read at the party.
Sensitivity. I've been blessed to have had experiences with people whose hearts are filled with compassion. These people exhibit such gentle spirits, they seem like angels walking among us.
Joan, as read by Barbara, goes on to describe the wonderful service she received at Los Angeles Airport by a skycap named Virgil, and how that day made an impression on both of them, no doubt. Come to Your Senses is organized into different parts: the physical senses, the invisible senses, the sense of choice, and senses that test us. One of the invisible senses is the sixth sense. Joan's friend Linda kept the two of them from being mugged because she listened to her intuition.
Joan still doesn't know what's going on. She's still just chit-chatting. And I turn around and I look at the young man in the atrium, and he's standing in the middle of the atrium staring at us. So I knew that he was after the money bag. So I grabbed the bag and I was about ready to throw it over the edge to somebody. And I looked at him and he took off down the hallway.
I love it when stories have a happy ending. Also featured in both books is Joan's daughter, Joy.
It's kind of part of my life story is to be in a book. Now I'm just in two.
And even though Joy has lived the books, they still have an impact on her.
The chapters were very inspirational to me, someone that knows all the stories, but the way she twisted them to make us, inspired to be better and impact people in a positive way, I think is so important.
And that was Joan's hope all along.
I was compelled to start writing some of these life experiences, and it's evolved into something that I'm very excited about it, and I'm hopeful that it can have some purpose.
So now it's on to the talk show circuit,
yes,
right?
Absolutely. Well, they've all been calling, but
Yes.
I've just been too busy to do everything.
So, but if they're watching this, they can have their people call your people?
Absolutely. Good. Call my people, and I'll be answering the phones.
To find Joan, to find out more about Joan, and or to order her books, just go to her website, joanbrock.com. Reporting for joanbrock.com, I'm your friendly announcer, Mike.